Hey there guys, Laura and Lindsay here at the Kin Movement Studio. We are showing you a spotlight practice on the side plank pose and just some different variations and modifications to help you out in your side plank or Vashisthasana.
So I will demonstrate?
You're gonna demo, yep.
Okay.
Come on down into whatever side you like.
Okay.
So we'll let's start with the first variation, which is from kneeling. So she's gonna keep her bottom knee down. Her shoulder's gonna stack up over top of that wrist. The bottom knee down is a really nice support with the shin kicked back like a little kickstand. You're almost picking my nose. So this is a really good supportive variation, and you can already feel that you need to have some core stability even here. This can be a challenging balance for some of us right here even. Good, so next variation from here to practice could be to float this right leg. Okay, so now we're just on the bottom knee and bottom hand. This right leg floats up in line with the hips. We've got to squeeze into the outer glute, keep the core stable, shoulders stacked over the, wrist is stacked over the shoulder, over the bottom wrist, all lined up. Okay, nice. Let's come into the next variation, which we're gonna have crossed ankles in, and then we'll show a variation of getting off the wrist as well in a second. So this is nice for a little more support down here. We've got the top ankle crossed in front of the back ankle. We're still stacked up nicely here. And what can happen here is this arm can get really shuddery and shaky. Like you can have this loose noodle down here that's just like quaking away. If that's too intense, you can get off of the hand, get a little closer to the ground, shorten the length of that noodle underneath you, and press down through the forearm and elbow here. So now we've got the elbow underneath the shoulder joint. And everything's the same. We're still getting all the same action here in the core and the obliques. The lift is coming from underneath this side hip. Okay, how's that feel? Good. Nice. Come back up and let's continue up the variations. So back up onto that wrist. So tiny micro bend in the elbow. We don't want to hyperextend. Lindsay actually has to work extra hard because she has hypermobility. Yeah. She's got a loosey-goosey elbow there. So let's stack up the top leg. We're turning it up a little bit now. Now we've got stacked legs, a little more balance work. And if you want to go even more, then you can start to float the top leg, right? So you might see this in some of the practices where we lift up this top leg. We might even take tree pose. Want to just go for it if you can? Yes. Nice, holding. And come on down. So that's a little fun play in our Vashisthasana side plank pose with some variations and some advanced versions as well. Have fun with it. Thanks for joining. Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here. If you're enjoying what we're sharing, please give us a like, and you can also subscribe to this channel below.
And if you want to follow us along on this journey, you can find us at kin.co or on Instagram at kinsite.